lesbian ako. Pero parang most often, yung mga relationships ko are with straight women.
I was in a lesbian relationship kasi parang same sex. Sabi, hindi, lesbian ka kasi lesbian si Ice. Lesbian, okay.
I just grew up feeling different, not conforming to what was expected of me.
Unti-unti ko pinapakita sa daddy ko, ano yun, pills, para dito dad. Parang maganda ako, parang maging soft.
Bakit hindi ako pwede magtrabaho sa opisina niya? Bakit yung mga babae pwede magsuot ng ganito? Bakit ako? Hindi.
Minsan kailangan natin i-claim yata yung space din natin, yung identity at space natin sa lipunan. Welcome to Queer Asia Philippines.
Thank you.
What does it mean to be a transgender in your own perspective? I mean, ang daming assumptions na pag transgender ka kasi yun nga, operada ka, or dapat nagpa-gender reassignment ka na.
I think meron na naman tinatawag na transgender, di ba? The pre-op and the post-op. Pag kinano, di ba transgender ka na? Oo, pero sinasabi ko na kagad, pre-op, ano yun? Sabi ko, meron pa akong private parts na iiwan kayo.
Actually, totoo. Kasi before, kaya hindi ako naka-out agad as trans noon. Kasi akala ko, yun, yung misconception na ganun eh. Pag sa'yo mo transgender ka, that already means na
Lahat na medically transition,
surgery ka and everything, na hindi pala. So, for me, I see myself the opposite side of what I have.
You see yourself as a man.
Yes, I see myself as a man.
Personally, what I understand about being transgender is anybody connected with the word trans. So, parang ganun kalawak ang pagkakaunawa mo sa gender. So, parang one day, I can feel like being so masculine. One day, I can feel like so feminine. And I can feel like in between. Basta sobrang lawak ng
yung concept mo no?
Being a
transgender.
Textbook definition, transgender person is someone who identifies differently from their assigned sex at birth. We say assigned because it was just imposed on us. It doesn't really reflect how we identify as. And differently, pwedeng opposite, pwedeng hindi rin. Because someone might not subscribe to the gender norms of what masculine and feminine is.
Okay.
They can fall in between those or beyond that gender definitions.
At what point did you realize na you see yourself differently?
I just grew up feeling different, not conforming to what was expected of me.
Nagkaroon ka ba ng gay muna to transgender?
Yes.
O talagang diretso agad sa...
Kasi gay because I was conditioned I was gay. Kasi
Yeah.
parang yung nakita ng parents ko, ay malambot ka, bakla ka, no? So parang I believed na bakla siguro ako. And then, nagkaroon ako ng gay friends. And then parang hindi pa rin eh. That's when I entered college, dun na pumasok yung mga, dun ako namulat sa mga different identities, the rainbow. So, dun ko nalaman na, so what I was feeling all along is the transgender experience. So,
Nung bata ako kasi I feel more safe kapag nasa paligid ako ng mga babae, sa mga tita, sa mga ate, ganyan. So, feeling ko, mas comforted ako kapag gano'n. Kapag nasa paligid na ako ng mga boys, feeling ko nasa danger zone ako. Hindi ko nga na-identify actually totoo, yung hindi ko alam ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng gender. Not until dumating itong mga issues about discrimination.
Yeah.
So I had to categorize myself so people would understand.
Actually, pareho tayo. Kasi di ba sa Tagalog, di ba, bakla tomboy lang eh. Di ba? Pag in English mo, lesbian or gay.
Yes.
So, the whole time, akala ko lesbian ako. Pero I've been in relationships, pero parang most often yung mga relationships ko are with straight women. Kasi I honestly don't want to be touched as a woman. Parang feeling ko na violate. Actually, malaking value that Liza came into my life. Like, she's always been hetero. And
Hindi yung relationships mo, lesbians?
Hindi, love, no. Most of them love are, straight. Anyway, growing up, talaga ako yung game, talagang may puro paril yung laruan ko, talagang, kasi may Barbie akong may binibiling Barbie sa akin, pero dapat may Ken. Kasi ako si Ken, pinag-make up ko silang gano'n. Ganun yun. Lagi ako sinasabihan, ano ko ba, kung lumakad ka parang lalaki, pati pananamit mo parang lalaki. So, syempre, you grew up na parang, syempre, especially sa trabaho ko pa, na may nakikita ko sa dyaryo, Liza Seguerra, lumalaking tomboy, or those things. So, parang, hindi mo man pinilit, pero parang nandun ako sa, I need to conform. Hanggang sa, nagkaroon ako ng, naasar ako sa mga lesbian butches na, makaasta, parang, actually siguro trans na nga siya, hindi ko alam. Kasi para sa akin, kapag gano'n ka pumorma, butch ka. So naiinis ako, sabi ko, itong mga to, kailangan basta ng lalaki, ganyan-ganyan. Pero ang next na na-realize ko, after so many years, na yung aversion ko sa mga butch is because repressed ako eh. Na parang lagi ako sinasabihin, I can't be that, I can't act like that. So even the binding of this, siguro naging comfortable ako to really bind when we got together. Before that, talagang, sports bra, ganyan. Pero,
panty.
so, sobrang naging comfortable ako lang na to really accept who I am when Liza and I got together. Para sa kanya yung naging, na, ay shit, siguro I'm trans talaga. So ayun, and I looked it up and then talked to my
Kasi talagang binasa namin yung sa Google, baka hindi ka lesbian. Kasi I thought I was in a lesbian relationship.
Okay.
Kasi parang,
so siya rin ito.
same sex, sabi, hindi, lesbian ka kasi lesbian si Ice. Lesbian, okay. Parang ako, sige, tawagin niyo ako lesbian. I don't care what label you give me. I just know I love her. At the time, her. But when we were going through the relationship na, parang ang daming mga manifestations talaga na, hindi ka naman babae. Nothing about what I do as a girl would reflect on how we get along as a guy.
Nung magpa-enter ako ng college, unti-unti ko pinapakita sa daddy ko, ano yan, pills, para dito dad, bakit ka nagaganyan? Para maganda ako, para maging soft. Sabi niya, sure ka ba? Sabi ko, dad, sure ako. O make sure alam mo yung pag-take mo kung ilang parang milligrams, di ba? Yung gano'n. Kasi di ba, minsan naman yung 10, take mo everyday, di ba? Para magka-boost ka. Tapos nagkaroon ako ng kasi na doctor, siya yung nagtuturo sa akin, hanggang dito lang dapat inumin mo. Siya nag-inject ng hormone sa akin. Yung pagta-transition ko, siya yung nagtuturo sa akin. Naging supportive naman sila.
But when you came out and you accepted that you're a transgender person, how was the reaction of the family? Especially you guys, you're working and...
Actually, yung trans kasi came na during the time that Veejay. So, hindi na siya talaga naging issue. Actually, I just came out on Facebook.
Ako pa nga nag-out sa kanya.
Napakata mag-out sa akin. Pinaka pala kita. Wow, thanks.
Pero kasi naman na-discover na namin sa isa't isa, pinag-uusapan na namin.
Sana siya happy for me. Hindi ko rin naman na-discuss at length. Excuse me, sa mga magulang ko, what trans really is, ganyan. Kung isa, tinatawag na akong nanay ko, my son, So, feeling ko, may alam naman na nila kung ano yun. Parang ako na parang, I don't see the need, parang gusto ko nag-come out na ako as lesbian, come out naman ako sa trans, ano pa? Diba?
Ikaw naman, Bunny, how was the reaction of the family?
Alam nila, nasasabi lang nila mag-aral ka muna mabuti para siyempre ayaw siguro nila, alam nila yung cruelty ng environment. So, gusto nila na mag-aral muna para pagtapos mo ng pag-aral, gawin mo kung ano ang gusto mo. Ang nagka-problema lang ako is yung mga asa-asawa, ng mga tiyahin, ganyan. So much masculinity in there. Ang hateful, so naranasan kayo magkaroon ng physical abuse. Kaya nga, naramdaman ko bata pa lang ko, mas safe ako sa mga pag-around with women.
Ikaw pa, how was it?
No one was surprised. Mas naging concerned lang sila about hormones, like ano ba yung long-term effects niyan. How will people treat you? Baka mas lalo kang mabastos. Ganyan. Yun yung mga concern sila as parents. Pero yung identity ko as a woman, parang, okay. you seem happier now, so we support you.
With that, with different reactions from families, in general, how's the Philippines as a place for transgender people?
Still not a safe space for transgender member of the society. So, ang dami pang kailangan i-educate, lalo na yung mga hindi naaabot ng education, yung mga nasa liblib na lugar, mga bali, probinsya, yung mga talagang nag-conform sa social constructs ng mga probinsya. At ang lakas ng patriarchy, di ba? Ang hirap, tapos masyadong religious. Ang hirap, ang dami pa natin kailangan basagin, ang dami pang kailangan i-confront at pag-usapan. So, ang strategy ko dyan, kung hindi man sa matatanda, inuumpisahan ko sa mga mas bata sa akin. So, sa mga estudyante ko, pinapaintindi ko sa kanila what is it about, or being, in this kind of body, ang mga journey, ang mga experiences, ang mga struggles.
Hindi pa fully embraced ng Philippine society. Ang trans people kasi when we see on TV na sige fine, we see representation nowadays, but ang kukuha lang ng tao or yung mga pinapansin lang tao is pag maganda yung trans. Pag hindi na sila pretty, if they do not look feminine enough, parang hindi na sila ganun ka interested. So hindi pa talaga na absorb ng tao na being transgender is another identity that we should embrace.
Being transgender here in the Philippines, and a transgender couple as well. We're legally married in the
Sa Amerika.
US. Oo, in the US. Pero dito, since hindi siya recognized, single pa rin kami. It's funny how there is tolerance, but to a point, to a point na malamig sa mata nila. Pero pag halimbawa, Liza Diño and Liza Seguerra and husband on a honeymoon, basta may word na wife,
and
husband, it won't get into the meat of the issue na. Andun lang sila na-stuck sa title. Tapos grabe na yung pagbabash. Lahat na ng Bible quotes na basa na namin. Itong dalawang diba? O kaya, dapat iparate para maging babae ulit. Kaya ito, basta, really below the
Makes
belt.
you wonder, what did they get from that? Like, why did they spend so much energy into hating?
To answer your question, siguro if I would compare siguro the Philippines to our other ASEAN neighbors, kahit paano I'd like to say na I feel safe here na the government will not kill me because of my gender identity.
Right.
Malaking bagay lang din, like, me then accepting myself as trans and putting myself out there. So, totoo lang, feeling ko I've broken barriers here and there.
Are there signs that it will get better in our lifetime at least?
Ako, I'd like to think na, syempre, sa trabaho ko, di ba? Para sa akin, little joy na sa akin yung introduce ako as Mr. Reyes Seguerra, even on TV, when usually that would be frowned upon.
And it's good that we have representation in government. I mean, you have Geraldine Roman in Congress. The fact that I was appointed as FDCP chair and ICE used to be the former NYC chairman, parang it gives that personality na may pagkilala. Itong mga ganitong little triumphs na meron, dapat appreciate natin siya kasi it translates to something empowering. Yung transition ni ICE from Iza to ICE, I didn't realize that it was that important for him to have that
he, she pa eh. Siyempre, the more that you are embracing your identity, the more that you get uncomfortable with the pronouns na hindi naman pa takma for you. I remember sa mamano ko kay Liza, and I remember that kasi she was like, parang, kasi parang marami pa rin tumatawa sa akin ng she or her, ganyan. Parang sa kanya nung that time, parang, we don't need to confuse them, parang gano'n. But
sabi ko, parang hirap na hirap akong mag-explain kasi pag sinasabi kong kino-correct ako sa text, yung mga ganon. Ako naman, alam ko naman, tanggap kita as transgender. Minsan sila yung buong araw niya, tinawag siyang ma'am! So, yung mga pronouns din, talagang malaking bagay talaga.
Siya na yung nagko-correct nun. So, for Liza also, it's also a journey.
Have you been discriminated?
I mean, I lost work.
when we got married. And siguro bagong-bago sa kanila that we are willing to go public with our marriage. Hindi makapaniwala yung mga tao that we actually did it. Parang, wow. Okay lang yung kayo eh. Pero marriage, that's crossing the line. And ako noon, at the time, I was just barely getting back into showbiz. Bumabalik pa lang yung life ko as an actress here in the Philippines kasi I've lived in the US for a while. So, I was supposed to have projects. When we got married, yun, I lost those projects because from what I heard, how can people believe that I can play a mom? Lesbian nga ako. Parang pwede lang yung mga babaeng nagpe-play ng lesbian, pero yung lesbian, tas mother ka, parang yung image that comes with it is so negative. So, nagulat kami ni Ice, parang,
Sabay, sabay pa kami.
Oo.
I will never forget that
Oh my
because
God.
we just got married. And syempre, we were paying off, di ba, yung mga suppliers.
Yeah.
And ako na naman, working actor ako eh. Hindi naman ako yung, hunk ako. Pero wala akong commercials, wala akong ganun eh, di ba? So, imagine, as in,
may 2 shows ka.
hindi lang to, wala yung shows na nawala.
Like,
Wala rin siyang work. Pucha, nagka-utang talaga kami.
Right after our wedding, unti-unti, I'm sorry, Ice, na-cancel. Nagulat kami, ay, walang ticket sales. Kasi parang yung mga tao daw, hindi pa rin nila makatanggap na ginawa talaga ni Ice yun. Okay na tomboy tingin sa kanya eh. Pero yung transgender siya, nag-asawa siya ng babae. Iba na to, ibang you're crossing that, yung kung ano yung sanay kami. More than pa that, it's more like, sino ba yan si Liza Seguerra-Diño? Nanggagamit kay Ice? Babae yan eh. Bakit yan papatol sa katulad ni Ice? Ganon yung tingin nila na parang, I can't fall in love with Ice.
Ikaw pa sa work mo, have you experienced any
I'm
transphobia?
lucky na sa work ko, it was never an issue. Pero, nakaranas ako ng siguro aggression when I have to present my legal document.
Kunyari, if you travel, syempre passport and everything, ano pa yun,
There was one time I was in Australia, they had to call other people just to verify na ako talaga yun. They thought I was using a fake passport. And kasi siguro sa kanila, transgender people get to change their gender marker and their names. So, ayun, a lot of it is rooted from that document.
Ikaw naman, Veejay.
Yung nasa Dubai ako that time, kasi it's a Muslim country. Kung pupunta ka sa Muslim country, you have to obey all their laws. Homosexual is a crime. Either papatayin ka or may mga hate, gano'n. So kung pumunta ako doon, I always disguise myself. Naka-wig, black, dark, super dark makeup, plaster, 5 shirts, jacket,
Reverse.
Yes. Magugulat ka. Once you enter Middle East, ang dami naman Arabo mahilig sa bakla. Paglabas mo pa lang, if you wear like this, anytime pwede ka damputin. Ikukulong ka nila. And then you will be deported.
Si Bunny,
Yes.
you had a very publicized case of discrimination.
Coming from theater, nag-call center ako for 2 years, napaka-inclusive ng diba, ng call center. Pero yun still is questionable. So, lumabas na ako ng call center. I tried out to be a freelance. Yung friend ko sabi, may transcription job na na gagawin. So, sabi ko, go! 3 sessions siya. Hindi ko alam na Jollibee yun. So, pumunta ako dun sa main office. Sinuot ko yung dress na na comfortable ako yung suot. At decent naman yung suot ko. Sinusuot ko yung sa call center. Pero a little above the knee. Sa kalugay yung buhok ko. Ganda ng umaga ko. Tapos alaman ko na lang na Jollibee pala yun. Tapos, nag-transcribe na. Just before the second day of session, hinawagan ko ng contact person sa akin. Nagtanong sino bakit daw merong transgender sa loob ng isa sa mga cubicle ng main office nila. May nakakita daw sa akin nag-CR daw ako sa female. Naging issue pa daw yun. Nireport daw nila.
Ay, kung pala yun.
Yes.
Nireport nila. Tapos sabi, may fake kasi silang Catholic and they're still not ready for the LGBT community. Sabi ko, why do I feel like I'm being discriminated here? Pwede nyo ba iharap sa akin yung nag-communicate nitong mga statement na to? Gusto kong mag-usap kami harapan. Gusto kong malaman kung saan nang galing ito. Kasi I feel like being hated eh. Sabi niya. Di nila sa akin naiharap yun. Sa madaling salita, continuous ako nakikipag-usap din sa contact person. Ihirap mo ako sa kanya, mag-uusap kami, gusto ko lang ma-settle din yung emotions ko at siya din, malaman ko kung saan siya nagagaling, bakit kailangan maging option na sige, sa'yo pa yung trabaho, pero you can do it at home, but through recording. Napakalaking insulto dun sa akin. Sabi ko, bakit hindi ako pwede magtrabaho sa opisina niya? Bakit yung mga babae pwede magsuot ng ganito? Bakit ako? Hindi. Dito ako comfortable. Sabi ko, magpapasa na ako ng complaint letter sa Jollibee, Facebook, lahat ng online media platform. Sa website, nagpasa na rin ako. Sabi ko, bibigyan ko lang po kayo ng 3 days para sa magkaroon ng internal investigation dito. On the 3rd day ng investigation, wala akong natanggap. Tumawag na ako, sabi ko, nabasa niyo po ba yung complaint letter? Nabasa raw nila just now, yung chinet nila. And then, sabi, pwede po ba kami humingi na another 24 hours para sa investigation? Sabi ko, I think I've already waited long enough. Pero sige, 24 hours. Sumunod ako, pero walang nag-reach out. So, punta na ako sa Commission on Human Rights, humingi na ako ng tulong para i-facilitate yung issue. Pero tumagal yung issue for 2 weeks nang walang humahawak na investigador. So sabi ko, i-post ko na ito online para lang sa awareness ng mga tao and then ma-call out ko yung attention ng Jollibee. Saka lang nila nabasa yung saka lang nila nasiin yung message ko sa Facebook, saka lang sila sumagot doon sa website nung pumutok na yung issue sa pick up na ng media and all. Nagkaharap naman eventually at na-settle. Ang akin lang, gusto ko lang till the end of the issue ay maharap yung tao na hindi talaga nangyari. Pero nagkapag-usap na kami ng mga representatives ng Jollibee. Sabi ko, ihirap nyo lang ako doon sa tao. Hindi natin kailangan gawin ng lahat ng ito. Yun lang personally. Pero sige, may gender-sensitive program na hinihingi ang community. May SOGI equality training. Ibigay po natin yan sa lahat across the organization kahit sa mga executive. Hindi ko alam kung ano ng issue ngayon. Pero ang ibigay nila ng sanction dun sa nag-communicate ng discrimination is 5-day disciplinary leave. Sabi ko parang hindi yun fair sa natanggap ko. Sabi ko okay na yun, at least
may ginawa.
Na-power up yung issue, at least yung maraming na tumapang na maglabas ng mga storya nila.
What is the dream for the transgender community in the Philippines?
The ultimate dream is your being transgender doesn't matter anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Normal. Trans ka, okay. Kulot ka, okay. It's
Parang,
that adjective lang. It's not something na, trans.
You're just you. Yeah.
Whatever. No need to say, I am.
Yes.
But of course, now, we need to say that siguro muna. Minsan kailangan natin i-claim yata yung space din natin, yung identity at space natin sa lipunan, no?
Yes.
Yun yung isa rin sa mga natutunan ko bilang bakla naman. No?
Pareho kami ng pangarap, di ba? Na hindi dapat maging kategorya o basehan kung trans ba ako, straight ako, sa respetong dapat ibigay mo sa akin bilang tao. Na if sa trabaho man, di ba? Because I am a good worker, because I am a professional, because I do my best all the time. I think yun, siguro I want to live in a world na yun yung mga magiging merit natin.
Normal treat lang sa lahat. Yung ganun.
Ako, kasi parang historically, if I'm given a chance, I would go back to the very first time na nag-exist two-spirited members of the community. Meron sila in their bodies na male and female spirits and sent from the deities nga, from the spirits above. So, yun ang pangarap ko din na alalahanin lang natin during the pre-colonial parang history of our land ay nagre-respetuhan tayo. Kumbaga, meron tayong sense of pagtanggap talaga at kung i-evaluate natin ng tao hindi sa kung paano siya manamit, kundi paano niya gawin yung trabaho niya. Sana may improvement before we leave. Kumbaga, may improvement
within our lifetime.
Within our lifetime.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
For this.
Thank you.
I picture naman tao.
Oo nga.